Hey guys, Chapter 2 hiking here. Obviously, we're not on trail. It's currently approximately 21 degrees outside. The Susquehanna River is currently trying to freeze over. In other words, what I'm telling you is it's very cold. So what we thought we'd do is we'd come to you today and we'd talk to you about how we're dehydrating meals to take on the trail. One thing that we've talked about in past videos is everything we've read basically says it costs $1,000 per person to hike the Appalachian Trail. And I've said numerous times before, I just don't, that just seems like a lot of money to me, unless you're going from hotel room to hotel room to hotel room. However, when we started looking at meals and that type of thing, we both realized very quickly that there's a lot of money spent in the meals that people eat on trail. So we have decided to try to cut those costs. We're obviously not going to be able to dehydrate everything we eat on trail, but we'd like to get to at least 50 to maybe 60% of what we're going to eat. So today we've got some things spread out here. Johnny is actually behind the camera, so she is with me today. But we have some things spread out here. She's going to tell you kind of what it is that we have and what we've done. It includes some meals, some breakfast, as well as some snacks. So I'll let her tell you what we got.
Okay. Yeah, so the idea is to have something that's not typical, like mac and cheese, noodles, and tuna packets all the time, to try to get a little more creative. So I'm just gonna, I think I have like 12 meals out here, maybe 13 ones that we're doing, and we're gonna do plenty more, but these are just, this is a sample of what you could do, what you could make, and it's very, a lot of these are very simple. So this first one is a juke, which is basically made with a chicken. You could do it with a pork. It's like a spicy soup. This is a ham and pineapple rice, which we've tried this one out. It's really, really good. Really like that one. A barbecue chicken potato soup, which has veggies in there. You can't really tell, but there's a lot of cheese in there as well, and some potatoes. Another potato soup that's made a different way. Again with veggies, I think cilantro and stuff. This one's a Thai chicken with chicken rice and veggies. A lot of spice in this one. It's real hearty and has a little bit of a kick to it. This is a chicken Alfredo, which pretty much that's self-explanatory. I think there's a little cheese and peas in there as well. And then this one's a really good one, Salmon Couscous with Dill. That's a real flavorful one too, and you definitely get a lot of those omega-6s with the salmon. This one is a peanut soup, which does have dehydrated chicken in it. We may have used some leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, I think, maybe, I don't remember, but it's sort of a, I don't know, it sort of has like a Vietnamese sort of a flavor to it, real kind of spicy. This is a quinoa chickpea salad. This one is beef potato stew, again with cheese, ground beef, peas. This is just a regular old chili, but there is like some dehydrated sour cream in there, jalapenos and stuff to make it a little spicy. And then when we do use this one, we just like bring a bag of Fritos or something, put Fritos in there too. This is a Three Sisters stew, which has squash, beans, and peas in it, if you're familiar with the Three Sisters philosophy for gardening. And then just fruit. Anytime we have some extra fruit or fruit that's going bad, we dehydrate it. So we've got like pears. This is kiwi, apple slices, of course. And then these are chickpeas. They're just good for munching on. They're coated in, I can't even remember, like I think it's cumin, like oil, cumin, cayenne, and stuff like that. So they're spicy. And then we don't have any breakfasts out here at the moment. I do have some breakfast made, like rice puddings and stuff, but this is a bread pudding that's really good. And we have like a fruit couscous that's really good too. But so those are just some samples. I think you could definitely see that you could definitely eat outside the box, not your norm stuff. And these didn't take very long to make. And a lot of them, we just like use leftovers really. And if we have them, leftovers, we just dehydrate it and set it aside and use it when we want. So that's...
So one of the things is that, turn the camera. One of the things is that Johnny bought several books off of, or online off Amazon or whatever it was. But this is the one that we're using right now. And what we've decided to do is get some of the favorite ones that we have out of each book, do it so that we have a variety. So the book we're using now is called The Hungry Spork Trail Recipes. It's written by Inga Askamit, and I know I've just butchered her name.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
We're not endorsing this. We're not getting paid. This is just simply what we've used. And it's one thing I really like about this book is it is for trail purposes. So she's very conscientious about the calorie content to make sure that each meal has plenty of calories in it, because you're going to burn calories, you know, just right and left when you're on trail. So that's one nice thing I like about it. You know, these meals should be hearty, give us the calories that we need to keep us going. So that's one thing I like about this. So now we'd like to move into the kitchen. We have some things set up so we can show you how to put a meal together, show you how that we're going to put some drink mixes together in a packet. So we have breakfast drink, or we have just, you know, a nice refreshing drink at lunch, those types of things that have plenty of calories and that type of stuff to keep us going through the day. So let's move on into the kitchen. The meal that we're going to put together and kind of show you how easy it is and what some of the things that we use is hearty grits with sausage and veggies. So first of all, it's important that you use instant grits. Not that I'm a huge fan, but if you don't, these are going to be pretty hard when you go to eat them. So we're just going to take 2 packages, and we have the Quaker. And honestly, the reason I bought these is these are the only instant grits that the store had. So anyway, so we're going to use 2 packs of these. We're just going to pour these into a bowl. This is going to make us 2 meals, so we'll separate it out in the end. All right, and then we're going to use powdered cheese. This is cheddar, powdered cheddar cheese. So I believe it's, for 2 meals, it's what, half cup?
Yeah, that's like 4 tablespoons.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons for 1 meal, 4 for 2. So I'm gonna put that in there. Make sure we get it all. Then we have some dehydrated peas. And I dehydrated the frozen peas. They seem to do a better job instead of canned peas. You know, it's your choice, obviously. But anyway, we're gonna add these peas, and that's again about, what, a quarter cup?
Half a cup.
Half a cup, okay. And then this is a half a cup of dehydrated sausage. Put that in there. And this is about a half a cup of the powdered, or no, the milk. That's the non-fat instant milk, basically. So we're gonna add that in there. And then what we're gonna do is just kind of use this, and we'll just kind of stir it around. Just want to make sure that we get everything stirred up. This is the cheddar cheese powder. This is the butter powder. And I need to add the butter powder is what she's trying to tell me here. So it calls for 1 teaspoon, so we'll use 2. So we didn't, so 1. And, ooh, add some butter. All right, 2. All right, and then we'll just mix this up. And we're gonna add some fresh ground pepper. I'm using a lot of pepper because I like a lot of pepper. So do that. And then the way I do this is I just take a cup and I put a cup in one bag, a cup in the other bag, and just keep doing that, and so that they're pretty equal. We're both getting about the same quality or type, you know, same amount of nutrition. So all we do is, Johnny got these Ziploc bags that's got the white so we can label them so we know what we're eating. We're just gonna label it, fill the bag, and then we have another meal. So it's very simple. John, you know, one of the things you know, you might say, well, that's a lot of powdered stuff, this, that, and the other. Okay, I would agree with that. However, we've been very vigilant about looking and seeing exactly what is in, because we don't eat processed food at home anyway. So we're very conscious about what is in this stuff. And so I think we've done a pretty good job of doing our homework and making sure that this stuff that we're going to be eating is pretty healthy. And the other thing is we don't want to put our digestive system into shock while we're on trail. So we're trying to stay pretty close to what it is that we normally eat, at least at the beginning, so we're not, just completely throwing everything haywire. So, all right, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a drink mix. All right, so what we're gonna do, the name of this drink is the orange creamsicle drink. So basically what it is 1 tablespoon of Tang. And this makes one drink. A half a cup of the yogurt powder. Ooh, that's powdery. Come on now. A half a cup of the instant non-fat dry milk. Okay. And then 1 packet of breakfast essentials, high in protein. So it's high in calories too. But we would probably drink this for a breakfast drink, would be my guess. But anyways, so basically that's it. I mean, then you just mix it up, put it in a bag, and now this makes one drink. And I don't remember exactly what it said, but looking at this, I would say I would put this in a liter bottle. Because if not, whoo, this is going to be pretty stout for sure. Mm-hmm. But a liter bottle, which is what we carry anyway, so a liter bottle will definitely be good here. So, all right, well, that's one. We're going to set back up, and I'll come back with you with one more drink mix. All right, so this is called Toffee Coffee, and this is a really simple, pretty basic. And we've seen people drink something similar to this on trail when we were watching videos the last couple of years. But basically, it's 2 packets of the breakfast essentials. So instead of 1, we're using 2. And we just looked it up because Johnny said, I wonder how much liquid you put in there. So it says 8 to 10 ounces of cold water and then mix vigorously, which that makes sense. So we got two of these packets. And again, this only makes one drink. Then we have a half a cup of the milk, dried milk, powdered milk. And then 1 packet of instant coffee. We happen to be using the Starbucks, but instant coffee is instant coffee as far as I'm concerned. So we just put that in there. And that's it. We mix it up, bag it, add 8 to 10 ounces of cold liquid, and there you go. So we really wanted to make this a short, sweet, to the point video, just an informative video. One thing is, though, is that if you have any suggestions, especially on snacks, if you've made any snacks for the trail, dehydrated any snacks for the trail, pre-packaged snacks for the trail, please leave some comments down in below. If you have any questions or whatever, if you like the content that's on our channel, please hit the like and subscribe button, hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when we put out new videos. We're at the end of January, but we're starting to get ramped up to get ready for the Appalachian Trail thru hike. So we're getting pretty excited. Hey, listen, we really appreciate you staying along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.